So do me a favor, just start standing. Allow yourself a moment to reach your arms up to the sky, stretch tall. Good, release that. You're gonna take your heels together, toes slightly out, just enough to maybe put one fist in between. If that is uncomfortable for you, you do not need to do it. We're gonna do calf raises just like this. As you lift up onto the balls of the feet, I want you to think about squeezing those calves and dropping those heels down. So we're in a Pilates stance here, that heel together, toes out formation. We're gonna wake up that lower body, get the blood pumping, and take a deep breath in. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, hold it up, little pulses up. So we're on the balls of our feet. We're allowing ourselves to just find this little lift. Good. We feel that blood pump into those calf muscles. Good, release that down. Keep those feet exactly in that Pilates stance unless you can't. I want you to think about like a plie. So I know dancing moves. I'm not a dancer, but you're gonna feel this. So little knee bend, little lift, little knee bend, little lift. Go for 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1, we hold it down. Little pulses down. Then we keep it down. Think about pushing those knees out. All right, how do we feel? Release that. Now what I want you to do is think about sitting in a chair. So weight is in our heels, we're hinging at the hips, we're keeping that chest lifted. Just allow yourself to come to that little squat, but we're really being controlled here. Take it nice and slow. From that squat, we're gonna find that calf raise. My feet are now hip distance apart. You could have them a little wider, a little more narrow, whatever works for you. Keep it dropped low. Get light in that right foot. Send that right foot back. Pull that right foot in. Right foot back, pull it in. Can you drop it a little lower? Do you need to stand a little taller? Maybe you just did lunges and squats and you're like, yeah, a bit too much. That's okay. Let it burn. Slow and controlled is going to win the race here. Let's go for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Rise up. Deep breath in. Sink it down low. Weight is in those heels. Chest stays lifted. Core is nice and tight. We're protecting that back. Left leg back. Stay with me. I keep my hands here just as a balance. Hands could be on your hips. If you want to reach out for a chair or a wall, you could do that as well. 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Good, shake it all out. All right, my friends, we're gonna add on to that. I'm just gonna turn this way so I can see comments. Take a deep breath in, find that seat, find that squat. Get light in that right foot. Send that right foot back. We're gonna keep it long. Point the toes so top of the foot is into the earth. Pause. Now I want you to pull that leg in. Send it long. Try not to touch the floor. Pull it in, send it long. Pull it in, send it long. So if you need to get that balance or grab a chair or drop that foot, go ahead. Otherwise, we're here. Now we're gonna pick up that pace. Pull, pull, pull. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it all out. Sink it down, sit it low. Keep that chest lifted. Shift your weight to that right foot. Left leg goes back. Beautiful. Lift that foot, pull it in. Extend it long, in, long, in, long, in. Hold it tight through the core. Feel this standing leg work. All right, pick up that pace. Pull, 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 pull. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Shake it out. So, my friends who wanted a more work, grab a booty band. You don't need it because I already feel that. We're gonna come back to where we began. We're gonna allow ourselves to just find a little seat, a little lift, a little seat, a little lift. Now with that booty band, we're finding some resistance to keep those legs open. Let's work. 3, 2, last one. Now we're gonna come to a calf raise here. Sink it down, calf raise up. I see some fire symbols, that's what we want. This is going to be quick and efficient. If you're tired, you're sweating, you're hot, just know this is temporary. This is going to be quick. Stay to it. Don't give up yet. All right. Allow yourself to pause for a moment. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Find that little seat. Now we've got the resistance of the booty band. We step that right leg back. We pull it in, back, in, back, in. Can you sink a little lower? Do not want to. Extend. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it out there. Just little leg lifts here. If you need to grab a wall or a chair, do that. Can you keep that chest lifted? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all in. Shake out that standing foot. Deep breath in, deep breath out. All right. Get yourself reset. Feet are about hip distance or whatever's comfortable for you to feel supported. Sink it down. Left leg back. Pull it in. Can we drop it a little lower? Extend. Can you get really light in those left toes? Yes, I'm touching the floor, but I'm not stopping and holding to support myself. Good. Hold that leg out. Little lifts, lift, lift, lift. Good. Bring it in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. If you have that booty band, go ahead and get rid of it. I'm gonna face you and I'll show you options the opposite way as well. But to start, left foot's going to root. Really think about pressing down through all 4 corners of that foot. Lift your right knee up to a 90-degree angle. Hip in line with knee, knee in line with ankle. Beautiful. Now, as you get your support and your balance, I want you to extend that leg long. Your long may be lower, that's okay. Lift, find that core strength, find that balance. Maybe grab a wall, little lifts here. Chest stays lifted. Hands could be at heart center maybe. Feel that thigh fire up. 3, 2, 1, just hold it up. All you're doing is holding it up. You're standing up nice and tall. Drop it down. Something so simple as lifting your leg becomes so sneaky. Why? All right, find your foundation on the right side. Really focus on the foot, rooting down through each corner. Lift that left leg to a 90. Find your balance. Find a single focal point. Maybe grab a wall or a chair. Extend that leg long. Again, your leg may be lower. That's okay. Your leg may be way high. Awesome. Lift. Pulse it out. Engage that core. Protect the center of your body. Good. Hold it up. Just hold it there. Woo-wee. Release it. Good. Shake it all out. We're gonna add on to that. If you don't want to add on to it, you don't have to. You can continue as you were. Find that foundation with the left foot. Lift your right foot up. Extend that leg out. Little lifts. If you're super advanced, you could always buy ankle weights and work with ankle weights here. Hold that leg up. Now take your hands to heart center. We're gonna bend that knee back in and begin to extend that leg back. We're gonna pull it back forward, extend it forward. Little challenge here. Bend it in, extend it back. Pull it forward. One more time. Release it. So, single leg stability, single leg strength, working on your ankle stability, all good stuff. Right foot roots, left knee lifts. Don't get frustrated. You could stay right here. You don't have to teeter-totter with me and challenge that balance more. Bend that knee in, find that weight shift. Core is working here to keep you stable. We extend that leg back. We pull it back forward. We extend it forward. Again, work through the core here. Find your balance. Find your strength. This standing leg's working, right? I think we've got one more. Holy smokes. Something that looks so simple becomes so hard. Release it, shake it out. Woo-wee. How are our legs feeling? My goodness. All right, friends, we're gonna get down on the mat now. I want you to double up your mat, maybe even triple your mat. Totally up to you. You're gonna be on your knees, so that's gonna help support you. If you have bad knees and cannot put your weight on your knees, I want you to stay standing and just do gentle squats like we were doing. So, feet are together. Knees are a little bit wider. Whatever's comfortable to you, you find that spot, as if you're Goldilocks. Not too far, not too close, just right. Hands come to the hips, we squeeze, lift. Squeeze the glutes here, squeeze the thighs. We slowly lower down. We squeeze, lift. We slowly lower down. Squeeze, lift. Squeeze everything. Slowly lower down. Squeeze, lift. Use your exhales. Audible exhale really helps engage that core. We focus on that in Pilates by having our lateral breath, ribs go out. On our inhale and on our exhale, we zip everything up. All right, one more time, hold it up. Now we're gonna drop halfway, lift all the way. Drop halfway, lift half, all the way, excuse me. Drop half. You could always add a weight here if you wanted. Not necessary. You could also have that booty band on. Awesome. Drop halfway, just hold. Can you drop it a little lower? Beautiful. Take your arms back. Palms face down, spread all 10 fingers wide. Little arm pulses here. Chest stays lifted. Can you drop those hips closer to the heels but not let them drop? Flip the palms, palms face up. Beautiful. Can you lean a little more forward and sink those hips back a little more? Good, rise up, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs. Drop it down, nice and low, to where you feel the thighs fire up, where you can squeeze the glutes and feel that fire. Now I want you to come up an inch, go back to center, down an inch. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Let it burn. Allow your thighs to feel that fire. Chest stays lifted. Work through control here. If you're sweating, it's working. Woo. You're almost there. And then we're done with leg work and we're gonna just fire up the core before I let you go on your merry way. Woo-wee. Almost there. Good, release it. Pat out those thighs. Hot diggity dog, we started a fire. All right, lay down on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Little stretch for the lower body before we work the core. Feet as wide as your mat. Drop both knees to the right. Come to center. Both knees to the left. The thing about it, I love about Pilates, it's like not a bunch of jumping, not a bunch of cardio. It's slow, controlled, but man, is it effective. I mean, I feel that. I love it. So sneaky. All right, stretch out those legs, go both sides, both directions. And then let's work this core. Feet plant into the earth, hip distance apart. Your heels are not too close to your bottom and not too far away. Actually, you know what? We're gonna take a bridge here to stretch out the front side of the body. It wasn't part of the plan, but it's what my body's asking for. Press into the heels, lift the hips. Feel that opening through the front side. Feel that stretch. Slowly release it back down. Good, let's do that again. Press into the heels, lift the hips. Slowly release down. Keep your feet right where they are. Couple pelvic tilts, so think of a string lifting the belly up to the sky. Arch the back, you've got this gap. Press the back into the earth. Arch the back, lift, press. One more time, lift and press. Find your neutral spine, somewhere in between that arch and that press. Take your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, thumbs go down the neck. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale is your crunch. Squeeze, lift, core gets fired up. Press your head into your hands. Lift out of those shoulder blades. Feel the strength coming from the center of your belly. Lift it a little higher. Maybe find that place where you find a little subtle shake. You know the muscles are working. Release the head down. Arms stay where they are. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, squeeze, lift. Slowly lower. Inhale, exhale, squeeze, lift. We use that exhale to engage the core. Stay here, little pulses up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Allow yourself to extend those arms by your sides. Take both legs up to the sky. Flex the feet so toes come toward the face. Think about standing flat on the ceiling. Allow yourself to press those palms into the mat. Slowly begin to lower the heels toward the floor. We're taking our time, nice and slow. You're gonna find a place where your lower back wants to lift. That's where I want you to pause. It might be here, it may be way lower. When you reach that point, you're going to point your toes, extending them as far away from you as you can, and then scoop lift. So it's a flex, super duper slow lower, taking our time, not rushing. Find that core strength. Then it's a point, scoop, lift. Nice and slow. The slower you go, the more you're going to work the core. If you pick up the pace, you risk losing form. Allow yourself to really find this control here. This slow lower. Scoop, lift. All right, now I'm gonna count you through it. Flex the feet. We're gonna lower down for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick scoop, just 1. Lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift for 1. Again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scoop, lift. Now we're gonna reverse that. Quick lower, slow lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We drop for 1. We lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We drop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got one more in you. Holy smokes. Hug those knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. I see a lot of fires on the comments, so we did something right. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. Deep breath in, deep breath out. All right, friends, hug your knees into your chest. Lift the head, lift the chest. We're going to extend the legs long together. It's going to be at a diagonal. Higher you go, less work, protecting your lower back. You may be able to go super low. Listen to your body. Hug both knees in. If it's too hard with the head lifted, do it without. So double legs, pull them in. All right, we're gonna add on to this. But for now, stay here. Double legs, hug in. Double legs, hug in. Again, double leg, hug in. Now, as the legs extend, the arms reach up overhead. Think hollow body hold. Squeeze, we scoop those arms. Think about making a snow angel. Extend, scoop, hug it in. Extend, scoop, hug it in. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Give yourself a little hug, rock from side to side. Oh my goodness. Allow yourself to rock and roll, massage out that back. We will do just a couple of stretches before I log off here. Immediately after this, I'm gonna do a yoga class, so feel free to log back in with me. Come to a tabletop position. Drop the belly, open up the chest. Feel yourself stretch out the entire front side of the body. That core is fired up. Sink your hips back toward your heels. Find a child's pose, little release for that. The hips, the lower back. Pull back forward, find that tabletop stack, shoulders over palms, drop the belly, open up, and then round out. One more time, drop the belly, round out. Take a couple of hip rolls to the right. Look silly, you might hear some snaps, crackles, and pops. Listen to your body, it's generally safe, but you know your body, you know your limitations. All right, friends, I am dripping sweat, and I'm not a sweater. It's a little humid here, but safe to say, we burned out this lower body, we fired up this core, we did the work. I love you guys.